We like to think we're in control of our choices, lifting a cup, turning a page, making a decision in the moment. But neuroscience has revealed something startling. Our brains often decide before we're even aware of it. In labs, scientists have watched the brain's decision-making process unfold seconds before we consciously choose. The feeling of deciding may just be our mind's way of rationalizing what's already set in motion. Imagine a puppet, unaware of the strings guiding its dance. Our conscious mind may be just as oblivious. The subconscious, hidden and powerful, initiates actions before our awareness catches up. This doesn't make us robots, but it does challenge our sense of free will. We're a partnership, the conscious I and a deeper, older mind working behind the scenes. Understanding this relationship is one of science's greatest adventures. It invites us to see ourselves with humility and wonder. The journey to unravel this mystery has only just begun. Let's journey inward into the astonishing universe inside our heads. For centuries, the brain's workings were a mystery. Now, technology lets us watch it in action. We can see the brain learn, remember, and, most intriguingly, decide. Neuroscience experiments have upended our assumptions about choice and control. Why does this matter? Because understanding the process changes how we see ourselves. Like learning the Earth orbits the Sun, this knowledge shifts our place in the universe. Grasping the subconscious mind's role transforms our relationship with ourselves and others. This isn't meant to diminish us, but to reveal the mind's elegance. We are more than conscious thought. We're a collaboration of instinct and intention. By exploring the hidden self, we gain a richer sense of what it means to be human. The adventure is not about losing freedom, but about seeing the full picture. In 1983, Benjamin Libet ran a simple experiment. Volunteers flexed their wrists whenever they felt like it. Libet asked them to note the exact moment they decided to move, while he measured their brain activity. He found the brain's readiness potential began half a second before the conscious urge to act. The brain was already preparing to move before the person felt they'd decided. This suggested our conscious will isn't the true origin of action. It's more like a narrator arriving late to the story. Libet's work was the first scientific evidence that our sense of making a choice might be an afterthought. The experiment challenged our understanding of free will. If the brain acts before we decide, who's really in charge? This question would spark decades of debate and discovery. Libet's half-second gap was controversial, until John Dylan Haynes expanded the experiment in 2008. Using fMRI, Haynes found he could predict a person's choice up to 7 seconds before they were aware of it. The brain's decision-making process starts long before conscious awareness. For 7 seconds, the outcome is encoded in brain activity, hidden from the conscious mind. The subconscious weighs options and leans toward a choice before informing us. Our conscious decision is just the final step in a long, invisible process. The implications for free will are profound. Why does the brain work this way? Evolution. Our ancestors needed to make split-second decisions to survive. There was no time for conscious deliberation. Most daily actions, walking, speaking, are handled subconsciously, freeing our conscious mind for new challenges. The subconscious is like a skilled crew running a ship, while the conscious mind is the captain steering the course. The crew prepares for action before the captain even notices. This system isn't a flaw. It's a survival feature honed over millennia. Our subconscious constantly processes information and prepares us to act. The conscious feeling of choice is the captain realizing the crew has already changed course. It's a partnership that keeps us safe and adaptable. Understanding subconscious decision-making has real-world consequences. Our legal system assumes conscious intent, but if actions begin subconsciously, where does responsibility lie? Marketers have long targeted our subconscious using emotion and imagery to influence choices we think are our own. Even in relationships, gut feelings about people are shaped by subconscious processing of subtle cues. Recognizing these hidden influences can help us navigate life more wisely. We are not just our conscious thoughts, but also our habits, intuitions, and biases. This doesn't diminish individuality. It reveals our complexity. Self-discovery means understanding both our conscious and subconscious selves. By acknowledging the silent forces within, we gain insight and agency. The subconscious shapes us, but awareness lets us steer. The journey is about embracing all that we are. Science is a conversation, not a verdict. Liebert and Haynes's findings sparked debate. Are lab actions, like wrist flexes, really like life's big decisions? Some argue the readiness potential is just random brain noise, not a true decision. Measuring the exact moment of conscious choice is tricky and subjective. The debate continues, but one thing is clear. Much of our brain's work happens outside awareness. The mystery of how subconscious and conscious minds interact is far from solved. Despite the subconscious power, our conscious mind still matters. Liebert found we can veto subconscious urges. We can stop ourselves even after the brain has started preparing to act. He called this free won't. The subconscious generates impulses, but the conscious mind acts as editor, deciding what gets through. This veto power is crucial for self-control and maturity. It lets us resist temptation and act according to our values. Knowing our brain decides before we do shouldn't make us feel helpless. Instead, it highlights the importance of mindfulness and self-reflection. By noticing our impulses, we create space to choose our response. Our conscious mind may not write the first draft, but it approves the final cut. We are both puppet and puppeteer, driven by subconscious currents, yet able to observe and redirect them. This isn't a loss of self, but an expansion. Every choice is the result of a complex hidden process. Understanding this invites humility and wonder. It encourages kindness to ourselves and others, seeing habits as deep patterns, not failures. Real change comes from retraining the subconscious, not just willpower. Free will isn't all or nothing. It's a dance between subconscious suggestion and conscious choice. Our adventure is to become more aware of this dance. The mystery remains, but in its depth lies beauty. To be human is to listen to the music of our minds and learn how to lead. As we continue exploring the mysteries of the mind together, remember, this journey is just beginning. If you found insight, inspiration, or even a new question to ponder today, why not join our community? Animation. A gentle ripple effect spreads across the screen, forming the shape of a brain. A glowing subscribe button appears in the center, softly pulsing. A cursor floats in, clicks the button, and confetti bursts out. Below, a bell icon appears and is tapped, sending out a friendly chime. Tap subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a step in our shared adventure. Your curiosity fuels this channel, and every like, comment and subscription helps us dive deeper into the wonders of the mind. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep listening to the music within.